Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes and a story about how our government is failing us yet again. Only this time they're almost complicit in law breaking. We know that they cannot control our borders. We see it every day. Every day there's a whole new bunch of incomers coming across the channel in their little rubber boats. The government refuse to stop them. They're almost encouraging them by saying, come to Britain, look at you're going to get all this stuff. And when they're here, they're not supposed to work. They're not allowed to work. They can after 1 year. If their initial asylum claim is heard, they are allowed after 1 year to apply for a work permit. But even then, they are explicitly forbidden from working as delivery drivers. Now, there is evidence now that these illegal immigrants are working after coming here for a very short time as delivery drivers. And how do we know this? How do we know that this has happened? They've been videoed by the Home Office's own enforcement teams and by video journalists, by newspapers, all sorts of news outlets. But the fact is, the Home Office himself knows about this. There are migrants or immigrants staying in hotels at the public expense who are then working for people like Uber or, Just Eat, things like that. All those sort of food delivery places. How can we tackle this? Well, it's simple. Set up a sting. And every time you find someone working, delivering on a bike, pizza, or burgers, whatever it is, let's say they work for Uber Eats, for example, you then fine Uber Eats £41,000, because that's the cost of keeping these immigrants. You fine Uber Eats £41,000 and let Uber Eats pay for the cost of keeping these people in the country. And it's £41,000 per victim or per perpetrator. Let me tell you, after they've caught about 20, Uber Eats are going to be very, very careful on who they employ, aren't they? As is all the other delivery companies. Now, the Home Office know about this because the Home Office enforcement teams have been there. They have actually been asked why, in one particular hotel, the Home Office had put up a temporary screen hiding all the bikes, all these expensive electric bikes that they use for delivering food, from the public gaze, if they know that the migrants are not allowed to work. Answer came there none. They asked the Home Office, why are you tolerating open drug use in these hotels? Answer came there none. Does the fact that they're here illegally and working illegally and illegally taking drugs, will any of that affect their asylum claims? And apparently no, it won't. So we're actually importing people who are willingly breaking the law, that the Home Office know they're breaking the law and not doing anything about, and whom the Home Office is still saying, yes, okay, they're definitely criminals, but we're still going to probably allow them to stay. We have got a government working against the interests of this country. It isn't the first time, we know it. Labour hate Britain and they hate the British. It makes you wonder why so many people think Labour is the choice when it comes to an election. Let me see. I'm a turkey. Let me vote for Christmas. You've got to be an absolute lunatic to vote Labour. All they've ever done in their entire history is destroy Britain. And yet some people are so fucking dumb that they think, oh, Labour are lovely, look, they're the caring party, as they import murderers, rapists, paedophiles, and then foist them on the British public and get the British public to pay for them. Because stupid people voted for Labour. Unbelievable. There's only one choice, isn't there? There's only one choice, and it ain't Labour. Thanks very much. Bye.